Alright, so what's going on, guys? My name's Chopper, and today I have an absolutely insane video about the unsolvable Easter egg within Call of Duty Black Ops 3 Zombies. I truly believe that we are much closer to solving this Easter egg than we previously thought we were, so I'm going to show you guys everything that I know about this, and if you do end up enjoying this video, or if you do find some of this stuff interesting, be sure you do drop a like on this. I would really appreciate that, and we're going to aim for 115 likes, of course. Now, I'm pretty sure most of you guys already know what I'm going to be talking about and referring to in this video, but just in case you don't and you guys want to get up to speed, I'm going to put everybody on the same page here. Basically, before Horizon Drop came out, Jason Blundell was talking about an unsolvable Easter egg within Black Ops 3 Zombies, and specifically in Shadows of Evil is what he really hinted at. In this interview, Jason was talking about how the developers and himself, how they put in secret messages and little Easter eggs into the maps and put them, you know, just kind of implement them into the game, and the types of different Easter eggs that they use, you know, like everything from ciphers, hidden messages, things like that, and I'm going to show you guys that clip right now to where he talks about that.
So then the next thing was like, okay, let me go and try and take some messages and encrypt them, and I used things like Caesar ciphers, and then I used like the Enigma code at one point, or spectral analysis, Morse code we've used in the past as well. I even had a point where there were certain messages hidden where you had to use an oscilloscope to actually be able to decode it and find out, and the community keeps on finding them and keeps on decoding them.
There is a little more to that video to where he talks about the other kinds of Easter eggs that they put in, but I want to show you guys that important part right there to where he talks about ciphers and hidden messages that he puts in zombies maps, and the fact that there's ones even in the older games that we still have not solved. And then what comes to my mind immediately is the ADF GX cipher from Mob of the Dead. This one has gone still unsolved ever since that map came out. It has been years and years. In fact, I even asked Jason Blundell myself at COD XP if the message behind this cipher is worth like the amount of time you have to put into it, and he basically said no, like it's not going to be anything mind-blowing or like completely change our perspective on the zombie storyline, but regardless, he kind of wanted to see how far he could push the community before it's too much and we can't even solve anything. So with that in mind, now I'm going to show you guys a part of the interview where he talks about an unsolvable Easter egg that's hidden in different arenas that we will never solve.
Going into Black Ops 3, I'm fed up now, and I'm going to really put one in that you guys can't break, and they'll be hidden in different arenas, and you won't get them.
So right there he says he's sick and tired of the community being able to figure out every single Easter egg relatively quickly that they put into all their games. So this time he's completely fed up, and with Black Ops 3 Zombies, he's going to put in an unsolvable Easter egg that the community is never going to be able to find. Now, we haven't seen this just as of yet, but we did have an interview that Mr. Rothwaffles did with Jason Blundell to where he asked if we were close, or if we have ever been, I guess, in the vicinity of solving this Easter egg, and he said yes. And this, keep in mind, was like just as DLC 1 came out, so we do believe he's referring to Shadows of Evil, but at the same time we don't know for 100% certainty. But this is why I believe it is this map, and I think we are on the right track. Now I'm going to present to you guys my theory about what this unsolvable Easter egg is, and I think I've been on the right track for a while, but we haven't actually been able to solve it. So basically, if you guys didn't know, there's a lot of people on my channel who probably have not seen this video because I posted maybe like 2-3 weeks, maybe 4 weeks after Shadows of Evil came out. So this is like very early into Black Ops 3's life cycle when I was a much smaller channel. So I made this video. It didn't really go too anywhere to get that many views, but I had been talking about a couple of interesting things that I had seen while playing Shadows of Evil, and these were referring to different letters that are missing around the map and flashing in different patterns. Now, obviously, Glitching Queen did post that video the other day to where she was talking about the Morse code that's in the flashes of those missing letters, and it says AIM, right? So there's that to think about, but also at the same time, my video is about there's specifically different letters that are missing within words, and I want to show you a couple examples of some of these. You might have seen or noticed these around the map. There's a bunch of letters that are missing within words, and if you take those letters, you could probably put them into some sort of combination to solve. Like, I'm thinking this is going to be maybe some sort of big cipher with all these letters and numbers. Now, these are only a couple of examples of the ones around the map. This isn't all of them, but I feel like if we had all of them, then we could, you know, create some sort of message. But it's not that simple because there's some anomalies around the map. You can see like right here the A in Matilda's is yellow, so I don't know if that's supposed to signify something special that we should put this into maybe this combination of ours, because it's not necessarily a neon light or it's not flashing, but it is standing out, and that's what the point of these are. They're letters that stand out from the rest of the word. So this is what I think is going on here, guys. I do believe that 100% if we gather like all these letters and numbers that are standing out and supposed to be collected with you know, kind of around the map, and we solve it in some sort of cipher key, I feel like we would get this impossible Easter egg and solve this message that Jason Blundell has given to us. And also, not to mention, it really does make perfect sense. Jason Blundell is fantastic at what he does with his work with ciphers. I mean, like going back to what we said earlier about the ADF GX cipher and Mob of the Dead, that thing is still unsolved, and you know how long that map has been out, and still the community has not been able to crack it. So imagine even trying to collect the things for the cipher and then solving it. That would be the best impossible Easter egg or unsolvable Easter egg that Blundell would give to us, and I truly do believe that he said it's in different arenas, so it's like kind of scattered all around the map. It makes so much sense to collect all these pieces and all these letters and numbers and that we need, put them into an order somehow, and be able to crack it with a cipher key, and then we get some sort of grand message that would, you know, just maybe blow our minds. Now, this is all just entirely my theory and my speculation about it right now, because as far as I'm aware, you know, we haven't solved this uncrackable Easter egg, according to Blundell anyway, but I do believe we are on the right track with this. So if you guys are very interested in solving this and kind of getting this thing, getting your name out there and being the first one to complete one of these, I would recommend that you hop into Shadows of Evil and collect all of these, you know, these letters that are standing out, and numbers not to mention as well, because of the 9s and 5s that are around on a lot of the signs. But if we get all of these pieces that we need, put them into an order, you know, somehow, I don't know exactly how we're going to do that, and then maybe solve it through some sort of cipher key and we get a message, I think this is actually what it's going to be. I've always had this feeling from day one, ever since I made that video, that this is what it was going to be, but I kind of gave up on it and nobody else was really talking about it, so I figured it was nothing. But now it's kind of resurfacing with all the new information and hints that we have about this new Easter egg in Shadows of Evil. There's been a lot of hype around this map recently, and I do believe, truly from the bottom of my heart, that this does lead to something. But let me know your thoughts on this in the comment section down below, guys. I really do appreciate you watching this video. Thank you so much, everybody. If you did enjoy this, like I said, be sure to drop a like on this. It really does help out a ton. And if you are brand new to the channel, if you do enjoy this kind of stuff, make sure to subscribe if you are not already. And of course, if any new information comes out about this unsolvable Easter egg, or if I happen to be right, I'm going to update you guys on this video. I'm going to show you guys, you know, exactly what has been going on. And also, one more thing I forgot to mention, I probably should throw this in at the end of the video. If you guys are really interested in this Easter egg and you're going to go out and hunt it for yourself, and if you do find anything, you know, of note that you want to show me in the community, feel free to tweet it at me on Twitter. The link to that will be down below in the description. I highly recommend you guys do follow me on there, just so you guys can kind of communicate with me outside of videos, outside of live streams. If you want to show me something like instantly, just tweet at me and I would definitely take a look at it. So like I said, guys, links down below in the description. Go ahead and drop me a follow and I would really appreciate that. But that is going to be the video for you guys today. I really do appreciate everybody watching it. Thank you everybody so much once again. Hope you have a fantastic rest of your day, and I'll catch you all on the next video.